Guys, Texas housing market is about to simply blow up in a bad way. So right now, the national housing market continues to weaken. The amount of supply is the highest ever. In fact, sales are so low that it kind of reminds me of 2008. So right now, you got a lot of condos, a lot of single family homes on the market. Nobody wants to buy them. It's a combination of very, very high interest rates. Because interest rates are so high, people don't really want to buy a home. Record layoffs, unemployment is actually rising. And guys, we are seeing the deletion of some of the highest paying jobs in America. From people who work in tech, well, a lot of tech jobs are slowly disappearing. A lot of people work for the federal sector, well, a lot of federal sector jobs are going away. So you got a destruction of some of the highest paying jobs, high interest rates, more home construction, which is causing a housing market that is weakening, and this bubble is about to pop. Let me show you guys the Texas housing market.
So I'm looking at homes for sale in Houston, Texas, just out of curiosity. I like to see what's going on in other markets. And I was like, this is way too many homes for sale. My phone is glitching. I can't see what's going on. So I filtered by houses only, and it made no difference. There are so many houses for sale. Is Texas going through a housing market crash right now? This doesn't seem normal. Check the total available listings in Texas, and there are over 170,000 homes for sale. I think Texas might be going through a housing market crash. If I check the number of homes with a price drop, it's 35%. Now, it hasn't been the highest in the last few years. As you can see, in 2022, there were almost 40% of homes getting price cuts. However, price and price reductions are a very delayed statistic when talking about a housing crash. This is where inventory was when 40% of homes were having price cuts. Now there are 35% of homes having price cuts, and inventory is all the way up here. So there has been an increase in almost 60,000 homes available for sale in the state of Texas. And if you look at the median sales price, it hasn't really done too much since 2022, but keep in mind, this is a very lagging indicator. Inventory is a leading indicator. If buyers aren't in control of the housing market in Texas already, they're going to be very soon, as inventory is sky high.
Basically, he's showing off that there are so many homes in Texas, and they're still building more. This guy says that they offered $460 for a house listed at $490 on the market for 5 months, and they don't want to lower the price. Says he will wait. The thing is, the longer he waits, the more likely he's going to get that deal. And housing in Texas is no longer going up. I remember just a few years ago, people were like, Texas houses keep going up, up, and up. There was a massive inflow of people. Texas still is one of those cities where the population is growing, but the population is no longer growing as high as they want to anymore. And a lot of people are predicting a potential Texas housing crash because of the sheer amount of homes there are. I mean, just on this map, there's 23,000 listings, okay? Now, what they don't show you is if you check out the new construction from 2022 to right now, it's everywhere. Why in the world is there so many new construction houses? And the thing is, if you click on one of these dots, it's like just one dot. But you do know that these dots represent an entire community of homes ranging from 20 to even 100 houses, even more. I mean, if you just check out, let's just say like this random suburban, home right here. Look at this. One little dot, 16 homes. This dot has 48 homes. This dot over here has 35 homes. There are so many crazy houses in Texas. And by the way, a lot of the new construction homes in Texas are actually priced decently well, which is actually pretty attractive. I mean, this is why you're seeing Texas housing market prices no longer going up. I mean, we talk about how a lot of homes in Midwest are still going up. We're talking about how homes in certain cities in Florida are still going up. But guys, a lot of places in Texas are seeing stagnant growth. Home sales have slowed down. There's not that many people buying houses. And when I just type in new construction, you got tens of thousands of homes available for sale. And not everyone wants these homes. And this is just one city. We're not talking about San Antonio. We're not talking about Dallas or Austin. In fact, Austin is even worse right now. More and more new construction is moving in. And we gotta talk about Texas again. Listings just hit 123,000 in April 2025, 53% higher than normal. Prices are now dropping across the state. Inventory is unusually high. You clearly see in 2021 and 2022, there were massive amounts of people buying Texas housing. Many of them bought it at peak prices, which absolutely decimated their bank account. But now Texas housing supply is skyrocketing, and that is not a good sign at all. I mean, every single place in Texas is rising, but sales are not. And more construction companies are flocking to Texas to make more homes, which in my opinion is a mistake. Thanks for watching, comment below, and see you later.